At first, it looks like a blockbusting trade, like a real game changer, and had me wondering how Phoenix even let them get away with such a good trade. But here's the reality. He's unlikely to replicate his son's stats in Houston, and his arrival fundamentally shifts Houston from a player development model to a win-now plan, likely derailing their long-term trajectory. First, Durant's son's numbers won't fit the Rockets system. In 2024-25, Durant averaged 27, 6, and 4, shooting 52, 43, and 84 over 62 games for Phoenix. He logged 37 to 40 minutes per game, despite being 36, an unsustainable load for a team built around pace and youth. In Houston, his role will be reduced. The offense is structured around Thompson's speed, sengun's interior playmaking, and rising assets who thrive in motion, not isolation systems. Expect his usage and efficiency to dip even if he stays healthy. Additionally, GM Rafael Stone and coach Ime Udoka had built the team around internal growth, amenable to maximizing Thompson, Alperen Sengun, Jalen Green, Tari Eason, and Reed Shepherd. Continuity was the priority. With KD now on board, the organization abandons years of patient youth development. Jalen Green, once the face of that future, is now gone. Cam Whitmore was traded after showing promise. Jabari Smith Jr. remains, but the timeline strongly pivots. This forces veterans and rising stars to adapt to Durant's style or take a back seat, even though many were drafted to lead. Furthermore, Durant's incoming cap hit, $54.7 million at 2025-26, the highest on the team and one of the highest in the league. Rockets are already projecting payments near the first apron, with cap flexibility nearly non-existent. Houston must trade major assets to fit the deal. Jalen Green, $33.3 million, Dillon Brooks, $21.1 million, to match salary bucket to make the $49 million needed. The result? Young, controllable contracts and future picks are sacrificed for 1 year downtime. Now, let's discuss the conflict between KD and youth development Jalen Green, once the dynamic scoring anchor is gone, removed to finance KD's move. Reed Shepherd, Cam Whitmore, and Tari Eason, still developing, might now be secondary pieces for a 37-year-old superstar. Houston's offense will slow. Instead of fast break opportunities and two-man plays, they might be forced into ISO-heavy sets where KD dominates touches. That limits touches and growth for Thompson and Sengun, players the Rockets invested in to be future cornerstones. Not to mention the injury risk and declining output at age 37. Durant missed 62 games over the past 3 seasons due to injuries. His body has mass declined thus far, but volume will drop. If minutes shorten, production is likely to follow. Health and recovery become long-term liabilities, not assets. There were other precedents when superstar additions derail rebuilds. History shows Melo to Houston, Westbrook to Washington, Harden to Brooklyn, big names, limited success. Adding a superstar often means renewed expectations, huge salary commitments, and compromised chemistry with younger cores. So, what would make it work? Durant buys in as a mentor, not a takeover, sharing touches, elevating younger players instead of isolating them. Fractional sacrifices. Durant takes a discount extension to help financial flexibility. They add efficient role players within MLE and rookie exceptions to support both wage and style demands, but roster space is tight. What do you think? Is Durant the missing star who accelerates them to relevance, or an anchor that sinks their timeline? Let me know in the comments.